like you have to go to the supermarket, you have to go travel somewhere, you have to meet somebody, or you have to buy, some household things for your house. You have to go for yoga, or you have to, um, like, today I have to go and meet my mom for a short while. All these things that you have to do, your chores, you write down a list. And then as you read your list, you just say, okay, I'm grateful that this went well. I'm grateful I got all the groceries I needed. I'm grateful I got to my yoga class in time and I had a really nice session. I'm grateful that my house is spick and span now because I've cleaned it thoroughly. You can write these things and you just go through your daily list and then you just tick mark whatever. Yesterday, I had to make a long daily list because I had so many things to do since I'm traveling in a couple of days. And so one by one, I cross it out. Once it's done, I just, in my book, I tick mark it. I don't like crossing out things in my book, but I make a separate list and then I cross it out, whatever I have to do. So it's just like you're organizing your life and you're organizing the fact that you're already grateful for whatever it is that you had to do. Okay. So when you do this gratitude, you will find that sorry, yeah, okay. So when you do this, especially on paper, um, you will find that even if it's not completely done, but whatever has happened for the best. Okay, let's say now you had to meet somebody, but when you went there, the person didn't turn up. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? If you think it's a bad thing, then your mood gets spoiled and you're this thing. But if you just write down that the best outcome happens, and the person didn't turn up, so you just feel that okay, it was the best that you could do. You went there, you were on time, the other person didn't turn up, so that's fine. Okay, all right, continue please.
When you use, I have to read from here. So, Sheila, when you use gratitudes ahead of time,
Correct. When you use gratitude.
when you use gratitude ahead of time to have a magical day, it wipes out unexpected problems or difficulties before they happen. The more you use this magical practice, the better your days will become. And from the smallest things to the important things, everything starts going well in your life. The bumpy days smooth out, and instead of frustrating or troublesome things happening in your days start to have a magical flow about them. And things seem to magically go your way with less effort, no worry, no stress, and far more joy.
So when you have a list like that and you've already have a good idea of what you have to do, when you have to do, and how much time it's going to take, you will find that you manage your time well. You're not late. You do your things one step at a time, and you plan your day out properly. So everything starts going much better. You'll find that you even if there's some glitch that comes across, but it's very easily sorted out. An alternative appears. Let's say you are going somewhere and your car decides to give you a little headache, um, and then a taxi comes along. Okay, so you take a taxi. So all these things will start happening, and you will see how magically things seem to work out for you. Okay, and no worry, no agonizing about how things are going to work out for you. How is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? No, you just leave it to the universe to sort things out. But you must make a list because the universe will not know what you want to do during the day. So if you write there, I have to go to the supermarket, or I'm so happy that I went to the supermarket and I got everything that I needed for baking peach cobbler, let's say. Okay, now you need peaches, you need flour, you need sugar, you need a whole lot of stuff. And so you go there All right. So if you've written your list there, you'll find everything. But if you don't write your list, maybe you go there and you don't find your can of peaches. Like for us in Brunei, we have to go to like 10 different supermarkets to get 10 different ingredients. So so that it's very let's say, I won't say um annoying, but it's frustrating. Makes it difficult for us to mute. Just a second. So when you write your list out, you will find that things go out much, much smoothly. All right. When I first began,
When I first began to use gratitude to have a magical day, I chose to give thanks ahead of time for the events in my day that I didn't enjoy doing very much. One of those things was going to the supermarket. At the beginning of the day, I said the magic words, "Thank you for the easy and joyful trip to the supermarket." I had no idea how a trip to the supermarket could be easy and joyful, but I felt as much gratitude for that outcome as I could.
yes. So when I first began to use gratitude to have a magical day, I chose to give thanks ahead of time. So this is what you do, is to write there, thank you. All right. Thank you for the easy and joyful day to the supermarket. Thank you that I got everything that I wanted from the supermarket. Thank you for the easy and wonderful, smooth, and comfortable trip on my plane ride uh, to Amritsar, to Singapore. You can give thanks for everything. Thank you for the wonderful coffee afternoon I am having with my friends. Okay. So all these things, if you write down beforehand, you you will understand that all these things will be the whatever you write. Okay. So if you write there that you're already thankful for it, you will feel and you will experience that it happens exactly as you want. Okay. The result, Babita?
Yes, the result of gratitude's magical power was that I got a parking space right at the door. I then ran into two friends, one friend I hadn't seen for a long time, and we got together for lunch after shopping. The second friend I ran into told me about an amazing and inexpensive house cleaner which was something I had been dreaming of having. As I did my supermarket shopping, wherever I looked, what I needed was magically in front of my eyes. Everything was in stock on the shelves. One item after another was on a special. And as I approached the checkout, after doing my shopping in record time, a new aisle opened and the checkout person was putting my items through the register. Out of the blue, she asked, "Do you need any batteries?" It was the one item I had forgotten to buy. My trip to the supermarket was beyond easy and joyful. It was downright magical.
So this is an example of what happens. So if you say that thank you for the joyful and easy trip to the supermarket, or thank you for the wonderful time I had doing my supermarket shopping, whichever way you write it down, positive affirmation. When you do go, you'll find that everything falls into place. Yesterday we were talking about, I went to the for my blood test and it was 2 o'clock, and how at 2 o'clock everyone is there. Everybody goes into, and it was a Saturday, so even more traffic into the car park than usual. So as I was driving up the hill and, approaching the parking area, I just thought to myself, I find the perfect parking space. And I turned in, and there was a long line of cars going in. But as I passed the barrier, suddenly I saw a family walking to the car. And they got into the car and reversed out, and I went straight into that car park, into that car park, and it was right next to the steps going up to the registration floor. And that's how it works. That's how it works. We get parking absolutely close to wherever we have to go. When you go and you are planning to do something, it just works out the way that you want it to be. Somebody will come and offer to do the job for you. Somebody will come and give you a discount on an item that you want. Somebody will say, okay, let me give you a lift there. Things like that, whatever it is that you want, you'll find that things will start magically happening and working in sync to make sure that you get what you wrote down, what you intended for yourself in the morning. Okay. So keep doing this practice because it does change everything around you. Okay. It only takes a few minutes. Babita?
It only takes a few minutes in the morning to use gratitude to have a magical day by giving thanks for the events in your day ahead of time. But this one practice alone will change the way your entire day unfolds.
Yes. This one, I can guarantee you, I have used this so successfully, I can't tell you. Everything that I write down, and with with the emotion of happiness that it has worked out, and it's worked out for the best, and everything is smooth, everything is easy. It just, honestly, my husband is kind of not really a believer in magic book, although he doesn't he doesn't stop me, or he sometimes listens in as well, but not really fully involved in it. And I've seen, like if I write down anything, it just goes out and happened. And the fact that he was traveling, and then I wrote that he has an easy and comfortable trip. So last night when he arrived, the first thing I asked him, I said, "How was the flight?" He said it was perfect. Little bit, he says, hardly negligible turbulence over the Bay of Bengal, but otherwise it was perfect. And he says, I landed and I got my luggage easily, and they were waiting to pick me up, and everything went well. So for me, it is an affirmation that whatever I write in the morning, the universe is there to work it out for me. Now, if I tell him, oh no, I wrote it down, and he starts, sort of mocking it or anything like that, that would hurt me. But I was quiet and I didn't say that, because it's not me who did it, it's universe who did it. Okay. I have just left it in universe's hand, in God's hand, in whatever entity that you believe in, you leave it in their hands and you just be grateful before it even happens, and it works out. Okay.
Yes.
To
To have
have
a
a
magical day when you wake up to the new day, either before you get out of bed or while you're showering or getting dressed, think about your plans for the day and give thanks for each one going brilliantly well. Make sure you do this magical practice at the beginning of your day and in one session. In your mind, work your way through the plans you have for the morning, afternoon, and evening until bedtime. With each plan or event, say the magic words and imagine that you're saying thank you at the end of the day. And you're immensely grateful because it did go brilliantly well. You can
yes.
use
Okay. This is what you have to do. In the morning, you just think about whatever chores you have lined up for the day, who you have to meet, what you have to do, where you have to go. All those already you have in your mind while you're bathing, while you're getting dressed. You are thinking about your day, who you have to meet, what paperwork you have to do, what office work you have to do, what time you have to catch the bus, or what time you have to catch the train, how long the trip is going to take you, but driving in your car to get to where you are. So all that time, and all those plans, you start thinking about it and you just say, thank you. I arrived on time to my office. thank you that my reports are all ready and I could submit it, and my boss is really happy with me. Thank you that I had a nice lunch with my girlfriends. Thank you. I got back to the office and everything was sorted out. My superiors were happy with my efforts. Okay, then um, thank you that I left the office in time and I could go to the supermarket to pick up the groceries for tonight's dinner. Then thank you, I got back in time. There was hardly any traffic on the road, and I could prepare the meal with ease. Thank you for a wonderful dinner that I have with my family. So, like that, you can write down any amount of chores that you have, and you already say that it's done, and you're so grateful that it's gone well. Okay. So, when you do this, you will find that everything will start happening the way that you intended it to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
so whenever I write also, so Sheila, automatically those things happen.
Correct.
I feel so energetic to do those things, maybe intentionally or unintentionally. Those things are definitely done, which I have written in my notebook, though I'm not regular.
Yes, no, even if by thinking it, Babita, even by thinking it, because you're already a practitioner, you have already, your mindset is like that. And
Yes.
even if we can't have the time to write it, but in our minds, we are already planning out our day, and we are saying already in our minds that everything goes well. Things, I get like today, okay, um I had a facial appointment, okay, and for 11:30, for 10:30. Anyhow, Meenakshi called me and she says, I cannot take the class. Can you do the class? So I was, already double-minded about going for the facial because I have to meet my mom later on because we have to break some bad news to her. And my brother and I decided that we'll do it together. And we so when Meenakshi called, I thought to myself, and I said, okay, I said, I'll take the class. So immediately I put down the phone and I texted the salon lady, and I said, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to come at 10:30. And could you give me an appointment in the afternoon? So I already imagined that, okay, she's fine with it that I've canceled last minute. She's fine with it that she is going to give me a slot in the afternoon. And, I didn't actually write it down, but I thought to myself that, and about 5, 10 minutes later, she texts back, and that's exactly what she said. She said, it's okay, no problem. I will slot you in the afternoon. So you see, even with thinking, if you're already practicing, even with thinking, you can sort out your daily uh, this thing. But if, like, for me, I'm traveling in 2 days and I've got a lot of things to do. I need to, like, this list was written about 4 or 5 days. I've got a list here right next to me. I've written the blood test Saturday, and I'm very grateful that I don't forget my blood test, because I forgot to go for my blood test on the Monday before that. And so had to go on Saturday because otherwise I won't get enough medicine for traveling. And then I had to go for a party. So I said, I'm grateful I didn't forget my friend's gift. Okay, then I wrote, I'm packing my bags in time for the trip. I've written here facial also, Monday 10:30, which of course didn't happen, but this has been canceled. So you're just happy that the things that as you write them, they are coming out and they're sorting themselves out. Okay. My facial didn't happen. Maybe there was a reason for it. Okay. So don't agonize. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I had to cancel my facial. Oh, because Meenakshi called me, and how inconvenient, this, that, this, that. No, it's fine. It's perfectly all right. There's a reason for it.
Hi Sheila,
Hi. How are
thank you
you?
for last minute conducting the class. Can I just say something in this?
Of course.
Okay, so it's so beautifully you're explaining. If you look at this, that when I called her and I told her to take the class, and she took that as a positive thing and she didn't crib about it. That was first thing. But because it was written in her work list, it got immediately postponed to whatever the next comfortable time it was
Yes.
first. And the second thing was because she accepted, okay, the change, okay, this is something that we need to do right now. So even the universe rescheduled her appointment, and even she's taking the class. And because this class would have been so important, because she has something very important to tell her mother today, which is a little challenging for her and even for the family. So, maybe the universe wanted her to take this energy, take all the blessings of the people, and while you're teaching a magic, you will immediately get a lot of powers and a lot of blessings. So if you think everything positively, so I would just request before we carry on to this class, take a empty page. You can do this exercise for every day morning, and you can make a scheduler, buy a copy of scheduler, and write it down. So, like if it is right now, maybe let's write 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. we said we can write thank you for the magic book class. Thank you for the magic book class because you attended this class. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Just take a every 1 hour gap and write the timings. It doesn't matter you have anything right now in your mind or not, but just write the timing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Till 12 o'clock we've written. Okay. So next day, maybe you get up at 6 a.m. So write 6 a.m. or write 5 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, the whole day. So right now you've taken a magic book class. So 10 o'clock, so whatever we are doing, we are saying thank you for that. So thank you for the magic book class. So I know at 11 o'clock we're going for a street walk. So I'm writing thank you for the beautiful walk at Mall Road, Missouri. So anybody please tell me if you have, okay, the lunch time is fixed. You know what time you're going to have lunch?
Yes.
So at least write that lunch time.
Yes.
Say, writing 3 p.m. maybe, 2 p.m. Okay. Thank you for the wonderful healthy lunch. Anybody would suggest they have some schedule for something? Maybe going for a kitty party, maybe going
Yes, I have to
Yeah.
anytime.
finish the report that I need to take with me on my trip. So I scheduled that for 2:30 p.m.
Okay, so right, thank you for the report, for the best positive report
Thank
that
you
I've
for the
collected. Yes, Babita, to write
thank you
down.
for the meeting at 11 a.m. with my NGO people.
Wow, yes. Thank you for the successful meeting with the NGO people. And if you have some agenda, what you're doing to talk about, you can also write, thank you for the resolution of this issue. Okay, then 6 p.m., 5 p.m., we are attending a wedding. So I'm going to write, thank you for the wedding party, fun and enjoyment. Yes, I would like everybody to say one appointment, what they know they're going to do, even sleeping, even they know what time they go to sleep, anything.
So,
Uh,
so we
Thank you for the satsang I will attend today.
Yes, so what time are you attending? Just in front of that.
Like
Just write for the
it
beautiful
starts at
satsang.
5, so I want to reach by 4:45.
So you write 4 o'clock first, you write that
Uh,
thank you for the travel, easy travel to the satsang. Then write in between time 4:30 that I've reached on time at satsang.
And I want my daughter-in-law and Tripat also to go with me. So I'll write that.
So, right, I'm so happy that the Tripat and my daughter-in-law, whatever her name is accompanying me.
Thank you. Meenakshi, take
It's,
care. Huh? Your voice is very this.
यहाँ यहाँ पे थोड़ी ठंड है तो गले में लग गई शायद, बट मजे आ
एकदम
रहे हैं.
आज सारे हेल्दी सेल्स आ रहे हैं आपके, तो उड़ उड़ के आ रहे हैं आपके पास.
Yeah, so just I think too much partying also, na? Having too much fun.
Where are you, Meenakshi ji?
I'm in Missouri. I have a friend's
Oh,
son
wow.
getting married.
Wow.
Wow.
And it's
Um,
lovely weather and the
Away
place is
from
so
this heat,
beautiful.
Meenakshi.
Heat तो यार सारा दिन AC चल रहे होते हैं, but yes, it's very very pleasant. It's
But
very
I
very.
believe it's been raining.
Enjoy.
Sorry, Sheila, you said something?
I said I believe it's been raining really heavily in the north.
No, not at all. It's been very pleasant weather. Right now, I'm sitting in an open garden. I'll show you. So, if you can see, it's a beautiful garden.
You got your background on.
Background screen is there.
Okay, 1 second. I'll remove the background. Yeah, can you
Oh,
see?
lovely.
Beautiful.
Wow.
1 second, Meenakshi. I just. Oh, yeah.
So just
Very
see, it's a
beautiful.
beautiful hotel. And the people who left from Delhi on flight couldn't reach before us. And we left at 5 a.m. and we drove down and we were here at 11. And we were the
Great.
first people and the friends who reached there. And we choose our rooms. And I'll just show you 1 sec.
Which property, Meenakshi?
This is Savoy.
The
This is one of
Void.
the best properties
I know, I
of.
know.
This was made
Missouri.
in 1971 or no, sorry, 51 or something by. It's a very old property.
It's a British property, I think.
They're just getting ready for the wedding thing. And these are the rooms here. Can you see?
Yeah. This passageway. I think she's frozen now.
This is a magic clue for all of us to enjoy a wonderful vacation ahead.
Yeah, I think she's gotten off her internet. Should we continue?
Yes.
Should we continue,
So
Babita?
you can use as many superlatives as you like to help you feel more grateful. Thank you for the incredibly.
Successful.
Thank you for the incredible. 1 second. I'm getting so many calls today.
No one.
I'm so thankful for it. Successful meeting. Thank you for the amazing outcome with the phone call. Thank you for one of the best days ever at work. Thank you for the thrilling sports game. Uh, Thank you for the effortless and fun day of cleaning. Thank you for the great night out with our friends. Thank you for the relaxing day of travel. Thank you for the amazing energy from my exercise session. Thank you for the best family get together we have ever had. This magical practice is more powerful if you can say the magic words thank you out loud for each experience. But if you're not in a position to say them loud, then it's fine to say them in your mind.
Yes. So now you were just saying you're getting so many phone calls. So
Yes.
mind you can say thank you for the amazing outcome with each phone call.
Yes. Thank you for the amazing. I'm just not attending it.
So, all these suggestions that they have given, you can use them for everything, like
Yes.
when we go in, I'll be
So,
after.
can I take the call? So, Sheila, my mom is calling 100 times.
No problem. I'll carry on.
Yes.
I
I
can
will
read if
carry
it's
carry on
Thank you
okay.
so
reading.
much.
Yes, Neha, no problem. I'll just explain this paragraph.
Yeah.
So, by saying thank you for things that you're planning to do, like now after the class, I'm going to eat lunch at my mom's, and my brother will join me there, and then we are planning to break some bad news to her. So I will say that thank you for a wonderful lunch that I will have with my mom, and thank you that my mom has taken the news very well, and that she is not entirely
Sheila, just
affected
just
by.
one recommendation.
Yeah.
If you say don't say bad news, if you say some challenging
Yes,
news,
some challenging news. Yes.
yeah, and your mother
Um,
has accepted it and she understands.
Yes, that she takes the news very well, and she's, not affected by it. So, like this, all these suggestions for you to use the word thank you for the experiences that you are expecting during the day, for the good experiences, for the positive appearance, uh, things that you're going to do for the day, then you're already preparing yourself for good news. Okay. Neha, would you like to read this paragraph, this magical practice?
Yeah. This magical practice is more powerful if you can say the magic words thank you out loud for each experience. But if you're not in a position to say them out loud, then it is fine to say them in your mind. After you've finished
Yes.
using gratitude's magical power for each task and event in your day, end the practice by saying, "And thank you for the great news coming to me today." Without fail, every single morning when I finish using gratitude to have a magical day, I give thanks for the great news coming to me that day. As a result, I've never received so much great news in my entire life. One week after another, one day after another, great news pours in. Each time I receive another piece of great news, I am especially grateful and excited because I know I used gratitude's magical power to bring it. And then even more great news continues to come in. If you want to receive more great news than you ever have before, then just follow in my footsteps. You're muted.
Hi, Sheila, are you there?
Yes, I am there. Sorry, I thought I had muted myself because somebody came to the office. Okay, this magical practice saying thank you out loud for each experiences, or in saying in your mind that for doing this to-do list, your list for the day, you don't even have to write down, you just have to think it. Okay, writing down is definitely more recommended than just thinking out loud, because by writing it down, you reinforce it. Okay. And by doing this, you're already expecting good outcome, good news. So every morning when you write down this list, you also give thanks for whatever good news that you're expecting. I give thanks for the good news that is coming to me today. Okay. And you will find that every day something or the other will come out and you will hear always positive news, good news, great news, one after the other, it'll start happening to you. Okay. So just follow this exercise and do whatever it is that they are recommending you to do, making your list and saying thank you before your actions. You will find that more and more good news will start happening to you. All
Yes,
right.
and so what you're going to do is say just on this paper, on the
Mhm.
top of this paper where you're writing your good news, just your day schedule, just write thank you for the good news
Thank you for
coming to me today.
the good news coming to me today.
Okay, so by saying this and with a smile, just affirm that this good news is coming to you.
Okay, thank you for the good news coming to me today.
And just think and feel happy that it's just on the way and it's just there. So even if Sheila's going there, she should just feel that she's got the good news and mom is okay and everything is fine and mom's health is okay and it's,
Yes,
she understands and she accepts it. So once we send this, and if you have any like Ladi ji just said that she would like that her children are going to accompany her. So even if she can affirm this, thank you for the good news that my both my children are coming along with me. So that sends one positive more affirmation to that. And do you know all the big people in the world? If you talk about prime minister, you talk about actors, if you talk about anybody, they all have the daily schedules. They know what time is the meeting. They don't even spend 1 hour or half an hour or 15 minutes without their. They also have the free time. That this is your free time. This is your tea time. This is your tea thing. This is your evening thing. So normally they have 1 year of planning. That this is the day they're traveling. This is the day that they're attending wedding. So if you can buy a planner and write the dates that you really know that you're planning to travel or you really know you're going to do this, just fill in that. You don't have to fill in the whole planners, but just start making up one page a day in advance. Like if it is for today, write today's calendar, then fill in the tomorrow's calendar. And when tomorrow you fill in tomorrow's calendar, then you keep ticking out the thing. Wow, this happened so well. Wow, my children really accompanied me there. It was so much fun. And you can write that what you did with them there, that you enjoyed their company and you ate the food together and they both enjoyed the satsang. So just once you finished your day, then you just say thank you to all those things and just then you're making a schedule for tomorrow. So at least be a person who can at least plan their day for a day. If you do that, then the things starts happening in place as they are, as they can, as you want, not as they are, as you want. Like if this call for me to Sheila was actually not called for when I called her to take the class because I could have taken the class how I'm sitting with you right now. But I just called her up for checking off for something else, which I knew that she doesn't have an answer. But that was a call from the universe to her because she has to be prepared. If she had gone for that facial, she wouldn't have taken enjoyed it because she was not relaxed. She had something making up in her mind. So just by canceling that, it was a universal call. And the
absolutely.
answer to that question, Sheila didn't have it. I knew it because I had something to ask her, and I knew that she doesn't have the answer because if Sheila has the answer, I will have the answer. I'm sure half an hour before. Am I right, Sheila?
Yes, absolutely.
So, but yes, I did call her because it was a universal call, but that facial money will go waste. You're not going to relax there. You will be in tension. You will be worried. So that call came because it was planned. So if you start planning like this, and if I have written that I'm driving from Delhi to Mussoorie on this time. I reach on time. And because we reached first in all the friends, we chose our room.
Hmm.
We chose which room we wanted to be because we were given the room on first floor. And we came and said, no, we want the room here. He said, okay, let's shift all these friends downstairs and let all this other group shift upstairs. So can you imagine what benefit I got? And we didn't get any traffic on the road. Imagine from leaving from Delhi at 5 a.m. and reaching everybody who's coming, he's saying near the library circle, the traffic is for half an hour, 45 minutes. And we got 10-15 minutes traffic there, yes. Some people are coming in the evening saying 2 hours traffic. People who left, we left at 5. People who left at 6 or 7, they reached here at 3. And the friends who took a flight were supposed to reach before 2 hours before us. They reached at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I think not before 3 because we were having lunch when they came.
Right.
So just make your scheduler for today and feel that everything has happened and just write thank you for the good news. This you have to write every day. When you write your gratitude, even if you're not doing your scheduler, but write this thank you for the good news because we want good news as the whole day.
Yes.
Yes, Sheila, you can continue, please.
Neha, would you like to read? Magic practice
Magic
number 4.
practice, magic practice number 14. Have a magical day. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Second, in the morning, work your way in your mind through the plans you have for the day and evening until bedtime. With each plan or event, say the magic words, thank you for it having gone well. Imagine that you're saying thank you at the end of the day and you're immensely grateful because it went perfectly. Third, after you've finished being grateful for all the plans in your day going brilliantly well, end this magical practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. Fourth, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Thank you, Neha. Very well done. And thank you to
Thank
Babita.
you.
She's not online, but thank you very much. Okay, so I'll stop sharing this. So I hope you all understood this chapter and you'll start doing your magical to-do list
So anybody has any
and
questions about that?
writing what else. No questions.
Okay, great. So have a very good news today, all of you.
Thank
And a
you.
lot
Thank
of
you.
golden dust to
Thank
Sheila
you.
for giving her. She is in perfect state
Yes.
of mind, and her mother has accepted everything so beautifully, and she's taken it. And a lot of golden dust to her mother for taking the news so well and accepting it and being calm and relaxed and peaceful.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the wisdom. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I'll leave now. And
Thank you, Sheila.
you all
Thank you for the class.
tomorrow I won't be taking the class because I'll be traveling.
Yes, I'll
Oh,
join in.
sorry, my mistake. Day after tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see you. Love to
Day
have
after.
you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank